Hi guys, in this video I just want to go over building knowledge into your report template with the goal of trying to not miss so much stuff, to act as reminders. I'm just showing you how I built out gas fireplaces. I think this technique is particularly well suited to complicated systems that are right in front of you. So electric panels, water heaters, gas fireplaces are kind of places that I do more of this kind of technique. So you notice I have, for gas fireplaces, I found that I would forget to check to see whether it was LP or natural gas, or I would forget to find the gas shut off, or I would forget to check that there was a screen. So I just built all the little stuff in. So let's kind of inspect. This is, I don't always use all of these, but they're all there on my app. So if I go there, it'll walk me through everything I should look for. So in this case, it was a propane wood stove. So I'm describing what I'm dealing with. But, I've got all kinds of different appliances available, and vent-free fireplaces obviously come with kind of a comment. I'm not a fan of those, and they can have issues obviously if they're in a bedroom. Uh, so let's look. We'll go through these, but that none were noted. Direct vent gas log, direct vent decorative log set. Uh, Gas log in a masonry firebox, gas log in a ceramic. So, and these would come with comments all attached. As soon as I hit that, kind of like, whenever you see the gas log in an old masonry fireplace where it's all just sort of open, it's not super efficient. I mean, there's some issues with that. And this is actually kind of neat. I built a little gunny sack that you could choose what applies. So I've got positive attributes like a glass door is installed, or negative attributes like there isn't one, or the flue damper is not correctly locked open. So you can kind of choose the issues that come up there. So anyway, let's do this one. We got a propane wood stove. Was there a fan? As soon as I hit no, it says, hey, there was no fan installed, but that's pretty normal. And if you want one, you could add one often. So a mantle, if I hit yes, then I get a whole comment about having a mantelpiece above and heat clearances and stuff. So I'll just hit no, there was no mantle here. LP or natural gas. So I didn't have an LP sticker here, but if I see one or a natural gas sticker, it just gives me a place to attach it. What's kind of nice, it helps me remember to look for it, and by attaching a picture, it's one of those things that it lets you show the client what you're looking for. And it definitely takes extra time, but I think that kind of detail will really help keep you out of trouble. So you could put a little picture of an LP sticker, gas shut off. So yes, and then I'll snap a picture of the shut off. So again, this is like, I kind of joke that I feel like I could hand my phone to a 3-year old and they could start getting this right. It was there a gas shut off, yes or no, or if it was inaccessible. Obviously, none found and inaccessible come with sort of repair comments. Battery cradles. So I didn't really get into one here, but so you could just leave it blank if you don't want. You don't have to fill it in, but we could do battery cradle not applicable, or if there wasn't one, so we could just leave that. This is a really important one, screen covering for direct vents. So they're required to have a screen on them, and none of the old ones do. So yes or no. So I'll hit no, and we'll put a picture of that in to explain that it does not have one. Or we could use this picture, I guess. I've got another one that I want to use that picture for. Service records, so I'll just leave that blank, but if you saw service stickers, I can click that and just have a little list of service stickers. And I think I put, a company that I often see servicing these things, so they're on there. And then system responded to testing, so I've got my repair comments all built in. Yes, and I did a CO test. No, I tried to light it. No, system was shut down. Make operable prior to listing. So I do a lot of pre-listing inspections. So in this case, we'll choose yes, and that gives me a little comment here, and I can grab some pictures and just say, hey, I've got a thermal picture of it running. I show it running, and so that kind of proves that I was out there inspecting all this, right? So anyway, so you can see this was just going through a gas fireplace, but particularly if you have a big team, this type of building your template out you see how it like forces the inspector down this rabbit hole. Now, it's not necessarily the fastest way to do a report, but it's going to cover you really well. You're like, I've shown where the gas shutoff is, I've shown, that I tested it, and we have a recommended maintenance for a screen covering. Cool. All right, I hope this helps.